Now, in the case of deregistering MK, if the court finds that the proper procedure was not followed, the court is obligated to rule in favor of the ANC. Now, the MK Youth League leader Bongen Kosi Kanyile has publicly warned that there will be no elections if the MK party and Jacob Zuma are not on the ballot sheet. Well, firstly, I'm not sure how this no elections threat will help anyone, because if there's no elections, then the ANC is still in government, and that's not what we all want. Kanyile also is currently out on bail. He is on trial for inciting the July 2021 unrest that ended up to be one of the most costliest in history. Okay, now here's my view. Kanyile is saying that there won't be elections. What is he saying? What is he saying? Is he saying that they will not accept the ruling of a democratic process in a democratic country? That they will wreak havoc and bring the country to its knees because they don't agree with what is a lawful ruling? So what happens, Mr. Kanyile and the MK, if you guys come into power? If you guys come into power and you guys are ruling and the EFF does not accept the court ruling, or I'm using the EFF as an example, will they also be allowed to preach and execute anarchy? Well, if you achieve power like that, then you must accept that the same is going to happen in return, because you've created the precedent. And that is how Africa has been suffering for years. Civil wars and anarchy because the so-called leaders will not accept rulings and that don't favor them. If you speak about captured courts or captured system, Mr. Kanyile, then you speak from experience. It means you are once part of that system and you know how it operates, and you know that courts and the system can be captured. How do you know that? Nice to ask. I certainly hope that the MK party is on the ballot sheet. Let me just put that there. Not because of the threats, but because democracy must prevail, and the MK party has something to offer our democracy. However, if there's a call for unrest, I and the rest of South Africa, African, Indian, white, colored, Chinese, etc., who strive for a better SA for all and the future generations, we will be on the front line defending democracy and the rule of law. Mr. Kanyile, you said that you will put your life on the line. I and millions of others will also put our lives on the line rather than allow ourselves to slump into civil war and anarchy. Mr. Kanyile, you are emerging as a powerful voice. You are a future leader. You can achieve so much for your people, for this country. Do what most African leaders fail miserably at. Do the right thing. Act in the best interests of your people. This feature brought to you by Palm Center Pharmacy and Isipingo Rail, who have this glucometer for just 100 Rand each, an unbeatable offer. In the meantime, dollar what you must, dollar what you crave. My name is KC Mudley, certified champion for the Charles.
Dondala.